What's up, everyone? This is Cyberknight, and today I have probably the best structure deck ever, honestly, that has been made. It's not just a clickbait thing. Like, honestly, this probably is the best structure deck we've ever had in Yu-Gi-Oh! And that is the brand new Yu-Gi-Oh! Structure deck, Beware of Traptrix. Yeah, again, I'm not clickbaiting you guys. I know other people have said it too, that this is like the best one. It's honestly that way, and yes, I am sorry I'm a little bit late on this video because it took me a while to get one of these. Like, seriously, where I live, it's a little tough to get sometimes the newer stuff, unless FedEx just really likes me and I get it delivered early. So, forgive me about being a little bit late, but I do plan on doing a couple of deck profiles, one being a budget deck, because you could literally build something pretty powerful and competitive with 3 of these, because they're $10 each, so for about $30, you know, 32 I guess or so with tax, you can build something actually really powerful that people are actually taking to tournaments and doing well with, like actually winning against Kashtira, and some of these decks that are very expensive, whatever, they just have like one card at least in the deck that's like $60, you're beating them with your whole deck being about 30. So it's pretty funny, honestly. And the reason too that, you know, the other reason that this deck is like considered to be one of the best, if not the best, is the reprints. We actually are getting Ash Blossom in this and evenly matched as reprints, and both of those, just even by themselves, we had one or the other, that would be worth the structure deck. So yeah, but that's not even going over that Traptrix are actually pretty competitive. They're a lot of fun to play. I enjoy them because I've tested them out several times before, you know, they've been released with the structure deck. And then also too, I've even had them on Master Duel. You know, they don't have the newest cards yet. Maybe it won't take too long, but they're still very powerful on there as well. So definitely recommend. So anyway, let's open this up and show you guys everything you get. It is not random. You get the same deck of cards. That's why I'm saying you can buy 3 of these and boom. Also, like I said, I do plan on doing a budget deck profile where I'm going to take 3 of these and make a deck. And then also I'm going to do a competitive one, which even the competitive build I don't think is going to be expensive. I'm trying to think of my choices, and I feel like you could build a competitive version maybe with an extra 20 bucks or something. I mean, honestly, you can still be under that $100 mark easily. And of course, too, I got this from BigNCollectibles. So let's unfold this, I guess, first. We have our playmat and basically combos and all that. So first off, here are the combos, the deck list, showing you how everything works. I mean, honestly, Traptrix are pretty straightforward. I feel like after a couple duels, you understand what you're doing. Like, even if you don't really, like, you've never seen them played, just after a couple of duels, it's like, oh, okay, that's what I'm supposed to do. It's pretty straightforward. And then, of course, you have the playmat, which looks pretty nice. It's a paper playmat, so yeah, I think we'll probably get a mousepad version through something, if nothing's been announced yet. But I think for Korea, we already saw that they got one. And yeah, let me get through this plastic real quick, and we'll just go through all the cards. Here we go. So, starting us off, and again, I'm going to try to pronounce these cards correctly, but a lot of these are not the easiest to say. You have an archetype that's basically insects and plants, and those names together can be fun to try to pronounce correctly, so forgive me. Anyway, the first card we have is Traptrix Pudika. This is basically the one that helps you get your field spell. They have a new field spell in this deck. This helps you get it really easily, and it's pretty straightforward on that. I mean, it's your first ultra that you have, and it's a pretty good one for sure. Then we also have Traptrix Garden. This is the new field spell. It gives you an extra normal summon. It makes it so the deck has an easier time getting your trap cards on the field and bringing out your level 4s. Because really, this deck down to the basic form is setting a bunch of trap cards to keep your opponent from really doing much. And also you have a lot of level 4s where you can go into pretty much any rank 4. And if you know with Yu-Gi-Oh, that gives you access to a lot of different monsters, even like the Utopia forms and stuff too. They're not in this deck, but I think you can pick up all those for just a few bucks. Even Utopia the Lightning, I think, is fairly cheap these days. So that's a really good one to have. Then we have Trap Tantalizing Tune. This is the one that makes it so you can also draw cards and stuff too. It's kind of like your draw engine card. You know, you can get rid of some of your traps or some of your monsters and stuff to draw, and kind of adds a little bit of consistency and helps you get what you need. I guess the best way to sum it up. It's okay. It's not the craziest. We also have Traptrix Pingukula, I think. I think that's how you say that. They have like, I think 3 rank 4s in this structure deck, so you get quite a bit. This one's pretty powerful too at that 2,500, and yeah, this is more, I would say, one of more of your attack-oriented ones, because Rafflesia, which we'll get to towards the end, is more of your defense one. So when you got like several of them on the field, it's pretty tough to get around, honestly. They also have some link monsters. We have Traptrix Adipus. That is your new rank 3, or excuse me, Link 3. And yeah, it is, again, a very useful one on that. Helps you get, you know, everything you need. Another one we have is Kampa. Again, I'm going to try my best. This is another one of your newer cards. Basically, this is one that you could easily special summon. Get more monsters out there, go for more Links and Xyz summonings, and there you go. I mean, again, the deck's pretty straightforward. We also have Evenly Matched, which is pretty much worth the whole price of the deck. Like, it wasn't that long ago, this was like $20 to $15. It might be a little bit less now, but even on TCG Player, I'm going to guess this is probably at least $10 or so. So that pretty much pays for everything right there. Then we have Traptrix Holuti, I believe is how you pronounce that. This is a trap card that becomes a monster, basically, so it gives you more monsters to help you go, again, for your Links and everything and get stuff on the field. So, very useful on that. And then after that, you're getting, like, your reprints and stuff. Atrax, Merlimo, which is, like, one of the best ones for sure. And Dionia, another one of the better ones. I'm going to name off the main ones, basically. You even get a couple of Kaijus, by the way. You get the Moth one and the Spider. Both of those are good because Kaijus are just good. They're annoying, you know? Retaliating Sea, Resonance Insect, Lone Fire Blossom, always a good reprint. Then you get your Ash Blossom, which, again, that pretty much pays for the deck right there, too. That and Evenly are, like, even together are still going to be like $20 probably after this deck is out for a little bit. So that's going to pay for your structure deck. Because these are, you know, I guess with tax, maybe close to $11 instead of 10. I think they've gone up a little, but nothing too crazy, you know? What else you got? Sage DeFleur, pretty good reprint. That's one I'd look out for from Synchro Storm. You also get a couple of Mekk-Knights, because Mekk-Knights do pretty well with Traptrix. So you get Blue Sky and Purple Nightfall. They're pretty powerful. I've seen more Mekk-Knights lately, too. I'm kind of hoping they're going to get some new support, but still very powerful. Morale Tech, because artifacts go pretty well with them, too. And Fire Hand and Ice Hand, like the old days, how they used to go together. And Thunder Hand, we have that now. We have Regeki and Harpy's Feather Duster, just good spell cards. You're not getting a lot of spell cards in this deck, but there you go. And then, yeah, we're going to have our trap cards and pretty much the rest of the extra deck that you get from this. So you get a ton of trap holes because you can search for them and set them. So you get the Terrifying Trap Hole, regular Trap Hole, Bottomless, a couple of those, which are still very annoying and useful. Void Trap Hole, Traptrix Trap Hole, you get a couple of those. Floodgate, which is the one that flips face down. Gravedigger's Trap Hole, that was a secret one of the main sets. I think it was also in the Megatins. Either way, it's a pretty good reprint, so not bad. Traptrix, that's a searcher, basically. You got the Phantom Knights. This is good for Traptrix because it becomes a monster. And basically sets you up for your Link summoning. So, yeah. It's pretty simple. That goes with your the Link 1, and it helps you just set up and go crazy from there. Artifact Sanctum, just good because artifacts, Naturia's Sacred Tree. Then we have Ravlisha. This was the original rank 4. It's your more defensive one. It makes it so you can keep getting your trap cards even easier and all that too. So really recommend that one. Once you have this on the field too, it's really annoying for your opponent for sure to get around. Then Alamuris. This is another one of the stronger ones. You know, it's less defensive and will do some damage as well. So again, good reprint. And I think it's a Lost Art too. Like you can go and get the Lost Art. So, and I think you just got to spend $30. So you only really need one for the deck anyway. Then Traptrix, what is it, Colaria? Is that how you say that? I'm not sure. This is the Link 2, and basically you're in phase, you get to revive when you're Traptrix. So pretty good on there. Sarah, which is your main monster. It's the one that helps get the combos going. Very useful. Your Link 1, and that's the one with the Phantom Knight card and everything that just gets everything off the ground. And then, of course, Mantis, which I don't know why it's at the end, but yeah, this is another one of the better ones I recommend having a couple of. And then, advertisements. So yeah, what do I think about this structure deck? Again, it is seriously one of the best structure decks out there. Like, it goes without saying, it is definitely the best probably we've ever seen for Yu-Gi-Oh! So I definitely recommend picking it up. Like I said, just with Evenly and Ash Blossom, it's worth it right there. Even if you don't care about Traptrix, but Traptrix are very powerful, and yeah, they're doing very well. Like, we're already seeing them in tournaments and stuff doing well. I think other YouTubers have already, like, gone against Kashtira and stuff and are whooping them. And this is a deck that is closer to, like I said, about $30, because you get 3 of the decks, and you're beating things like Kashtira that, well, one of their cards can just be $60 by itself. So, a little bit of a difference on price. So I think that's awesome, honestly, and I'm rooting for this deck because I love that whenever cheaper decks can actually do well in the format. And if you're a returning player or someone that wants to get into Yu-Gi-Oh! More competitive stuff or whatever, I recommend pick up 3 of these. If you have the extra of like 20 bucks as well, maybe pick up some extra stuff for the extra deck. Like I said, some Utopias and a few little things like that. Utopia Double or Nothing, and a few little things like that. And you can definitely do some damage. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think about this deck, but it's easily worth picking up. I can pretty much say that right off the bat. And, of course, too, when we do our live stream, which I believe we'll have on Sunday, I'm going to have quite a few of these just to give away to you guys, too. So, you might want to be part of that, too. So, mark your calendar for that. But, as always, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe and all that. Greatly appreciate it. And I will catch you guys later. See ya.